Welcome back to my desktop. Bienvenidos de vuelta a mi escritorio. Me llamo Glostlyn. My name is Glostlyn. And we're going to continue with the story here on the Zenless on Zero. Vamos a continuar con la historia de Zenless on Zero. Estoy usando el control de Wii U. Y bueno, ahí está la representación tridimensional. You have a 3D sort of representation of the thing there to see what we are pressing and stuff. Y como antes no voy a hablar mucho porque mi voz no está muy buena. I won't speak that much because my voice is not great right now. Así que con eso dicho vamos. With that said, let's go. Huh. Oh wait, this is the same. But harder. Oh, we can repeat this. Oh, okay, never mind. Puedo repetir la misma, pero más difícil en teoría. Okay. Can I include another one?
Let me finish my cup of hot water.
Okay. For the lore, let's go like that. Para que sea siempre como está la cosa. Venga con esos dos.
Judging by our predictions, they probably have the evidence by now. Any ideas on how we're gonna get it back?
Here's what I'm thinking. To avoid raising suspicion, the suspects probably didn't damage the carrier's electronic systems. If that is indeed the case, we can check its driving record to pinpoint where exactly it stopped within the hollow. They're bound to have left some traces behind. The remains are bulky, so they can't move very quickly. Therefore, we can figure out where they went.
Makes sense. Let's find the evidence carrier and see if our suspicions are right. I've picked up the carrier's signal. Let's go.
Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi are heading out to locate the evidence carrier.
Barry, can you find a shortcut to the carrier?
Affirmative. Planning the route now.
Let's leave the route to Fairy Bell. We just need to get Zhu Yuan and Qing Yi there without being found out.
The evidence carrier signal is coming from over there.
The mobile device here seems unusable.
Let me try adjusting the direction. Ugh, it's too heavy.
Bell, something is blocking their way.
Master, the firing direction of the ejector nearby can be adjusted.
All right, let's help them find a shortcut to save time. These switches can be used repeatedly. Think carefully about the direction.
Huh? Did the device just move by itself?
Come on. I have to press a button. There you go. La primera vez es gratis, pero pues tienes
The
que apretar.
device works now.
Let's move. Something doesn't feel right.
Let's follow them.
Master, high ether activity has been detected along the path to the
Okay. That is something else.
pushing. Move!
The audacity. The evidence carrier is nearby.
Jingyi, we should head over there now. Yes, finally! The carrier! Let's check on its condition.
It looks fine on the outside. No signs of damage or being tampered with. Let's check inside.
I'm doing this to protect the evidence, but messing with the carrier without permission will definitely require writing up a report. And probably a pay cut, too. Well, let's forget all that for now. Jingyi, help me unlock it. Huh? The evidence crate is still here. And the seal is untouched.
Comparing the seal with the one in the photo, the angle is off by approximately 3 degrees, and the etheric matter feels totally different from what I sensed at the square.
So, they really did get a hold of the evidence. They were gonna trick Hand by not leaving any trace. They went through all this trouble to make it seem like it was still there.
That monster must be hiding some serious secrets. Juyuan, watch out!
Bullet rain falls from behind a wall nearby.
They got cover. Idiots. They're from the Criminal Investigation Department. They aren't gonna go down easy. We've been here for hours. You couldn't keep your cool for a little longer? Hey, relax. Our intel says it's just the two of them. They might have survived our ambush, but we can take them. Hurry up and deal with them. Officers go missing in the hollows every day. Get them, boys!
Hold on. Do you know the consequences of assaulting officers?
Save your breath. We're dealing with a group of desperados. They never planned on leaving us alive.
Nope.
I'll take you. Take this!
Orders received. Cease and desist! Locking in.
These guys are tougher than I expected. And it sounds like they knew we were coming and set up an ambush near the carrier.
What the heck is How could they have known we were going after the evidence?
Hey, you got rid of those two officers? There they are.
They're coming after us. Run!
Meanwhile,
Warning. Multiple hostiles approaching the officer's location at high speed. The officers should change direction immediately to avoid direct confrontation with multiple armed individuals.
You hear that? There are multiple enemies in their current path heading toward them.
I'll find a way to warn them.
It's too late. Look at the map. They're trapped. It's a dead end.
Watch out, Jingyi! There's an ambush here, too!
Get them!
Coming through.
They're closing in on us!
Be careful.
that really would have been better in a video, right? Eso se hubiera visto mejor en un video que en el modo ese.
We've been surrounded. Stay calm.
They sure have some firepower. How many members did they deploy to deal with us?
Yeah?
Oh. There you go.
Stop right there!
It won't be easy to get him off our tail. Let's face him head on. We'll run out of ammo if this continues.
What is this?
This isn't good. Julian and Qingyi are stuck in a building and surrounded by enemies.
Let's keep our cool. They might be stuck, but the enemy can't reach the building easily either. Let's take a sec to look around and see if there's anything we can use to help.
Master, I've detected several unstable spatial fissures near the officer's location. Such spatial rifts are challenging to label in standard carat data, but if utilized, they could help the target evacuate from their current location.
Fairy may be able to locate the spatial rifts, but how do we tell Julian and Qingyi where to go?
I can safely tap into the officer's intercom within the hollow, Second Assistant.
But if we connect to their intercom, won't we be exposed?
If it doesn't expose our identity, I think it's worth the risk to save lives.
Question. Is the current objective to assist the 2 officers in leaving the current area, or rescue the 2 officers who are trapped?
Aren't those the same thing?
Negative. Remote communication has an 87.1% chance of successfully guiding the officers out of their current area. But due to the significant disparity in forces and the limitations of long-range communication, I cannot swiftly assess the target's surrounding environment. The risk of failure will rapidly mount.
So you're saying, to keep them safe, Belle has to personally guide them as a proxy?
Affirmative. However, appearing in front of public security may bring major risks.
This is so irritating. If they weren't public security officers, we wouldn't even hesitate.
You remember what Qingyi said? Failure to act when action is needed shows a lack of courage. Juyuan and Qingyi are good people. Despite the risks, I'd regret it for the rest of my life if I chose to stand idly by now.
Belle.
And, on the bright side, if we work together, we might be able to recover the stolen remains.
Affirmative. Master's assumption is reasonable.
Well then, let's go save them.
This isn't good. They've totally surrounded us. Unless we can somehow distract them, we're stuck here. If we can't think of a way out, I'll go distract them so you have a chance to get away.
What? What are you talking about?
It was me who insisted we investigate inside the hollow. You wouldn't even be in danger right now if it weren't for me. Besides, I'm not human. I'll be fine even if my body gets destroyed. But you don't have that luxury.
Hold up. I'm your captain, right? If someone has to take responsibility for this mess, it should be me. Besides, your physical abilities are much better than mine. If one of us has to make a run for it, you'd have a much better chance at surviving.
Now's not the time to argue.
So she's a robot. Entonces esa Kinshi es una robot y ya. Yo pensé que era, ¿qué se llama? Cyborg, mitad humana, mitad robot, pero aparentemente no. I thought that one was a cyborg. I mean, half human, half robot, but it seems like she's just a robot.
Exactly. Now's not the time to argue. Who's there?
Wait, it's coming from the intercom. Someone hacked into our encrypted frequency. But how?
Instead of arguing about who should be the bait, how about I offer a solution that works for you both? Who are you? Why should we trust you? I can't convince you to trust me. I'm a proxy, not exactly someone who should normally be talking with you. But while I may be a proxy, I have a conscience. I can't turn a blind eye while you're in danger.
A proxy?
Alright, so what's the plan? I'll create an opportunity for you.
Okay, there we go.
Now, follow my instructions.
But what about the enemy?
Leave that to me. Now, go!
They're getting away!
What now?
Straight ahead, jump into the fissure.
The fissure!
What? The spatial fissure! After them! There they are!
They're chasing us! There's another fissure straight ahead.
They're closing in. They'll catch us at this rate.
I have a plan. It might be risky, but I'm sure you can do it.
What is that? Eso estaba divertido. That was fun.
We're saved.
Well, hero, now that you've saved us, do you plan on making an appearance? All right. We can finally talk. You're Bangbu from Belobog. Wait, no. There's no way an ordinary Bangbu would be as capable as you, let alone hack into our intercom. So, who are you exactly?
Qingyi, have you heard the rumors about a legendary proxy who doesn't enter the hollows themselves, but manages real-time communication from the outside?
Faithin. That's me. I'm Faithin. So you were already watching us when we received the report from Belobog. Yeah, I was helping Belobog Industries retrieve something lost, but I ended up running into that monster deep in the hollow. As you've already guessed, I think there's something unusual about that monster too. There's some kind of conspiracy behind it, and it's connected to what I've been chasing.
In other words, you're helping us so Hand gets the evidence and can uncover the truth about the monster.
Exactly, and it's still not too late to get the evidence back. According to page 173 of the Public Security Officer's Manual, in urgent situations, officers have the right to recruit assistants without verifying their identities.
So you're suggesting...
I'm willing to be said assistant. Let's work together and get that evidence back.
Deal. Now's not the time for more questions. We accept your assistance, Faithin. But as you've seen, the enemy is well prepared and has the advantage in numbers.
Don't worry, leave it to me. Since we lack the manpower, we'll use the hollow against them. That's my specialty.
Okay.
We've arrived at the evidence carrier area. Loading environment data. Master, I have found a discarded toolbox up ahead. It could contain relevant clues to the case. Your attention is needed.
It's time to put my expertise as a public security officer to good use. Connect the dots in the mind space and solve the case. Use this to access my mind space and share information.
Okay.
The display device has been used to show the mind space.
Collected clues will be stored in the memory zone. Once the adjacent clues are found, the question will become apparent. We don't have enough clues right now. Let's go back and look for more.
Okay, so we have to get the things to uncover the truth, basically. Necesitas encontrar las pistas para descifrar la verdad, aparentemente. Okay, let's continue. So we need to find 2, 4, 6 more. Tenemos que encontrar 6 más, aparentemente.
Master, there are footprints on the floor here that have been deliberately concealed. The clue has been stored in the mind space. Master, I have detected varying degrees of defects and damages to the electronic devices in this area. The clue has been stored in the mind space.
I cannot move the camera for this one. No puedo mover la cámara para esto. Oops. Okay, so that must lead there. Debe ser que esto me lleva ahí arriba. Sí. Okay.
Master, I have found a collapsed bamboo up ahead. The clue has been stored in the mind
That is
space.
3, I think. Esos son creo que 3. Okay, let's go this way. That is probably a good idea. Oh no, it doesn't work. Oh, okay. There. I assume this one it was just for that.
Master, there is a small forklift parked on one side of the scene. The vehicle might contain some clues.
Let's try that one.
Decoding in progress. Please wait. Decoding completed.
Didn't boss ask you to get something sturdy? You brought a forklift? The wind can blow through on all sides! What's it matter as long as it moves? Who cares if it's a little windy? Whatever. Just get this thing moving already. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Let me check Big Head's carrot data.
There's a new question in mind space.
I guess we got 2 evidence in there. Supongo que sacamos 2 ahí.
A question has arisen from the 2 collected clues. Master, do you want to solve it?
Indeed. Judging from the marks left behind, the forklift was likely the culprit's means of transportation to the scene.
After all the questions are answered, the truth will reveal itself.
So if you don't remember, you can go to the clues on the sides. So you get a hint, basically. Si no te acuerdas lo que leíste antes, puedes ir a los lados para ver las pistas y saber como una ayuda siquiera al responder la pregunta.
Negative. No available.
Walking.
Affirmative. It is highly likely that the culprits left on foot.
Okay.
Right. Considering all the clues, this conclusion makes sense.
The key question has emerged.
You're right. Not only are the culprits carrying the evidence, but they also don't have a carrot. Hiding nearby while they wait for their accomplices would be the wisest choice.
Master, all the clues have been gathered. The case replay is now available. The case replay is a simulation that recreates how the culprits committed the crime based on the existing clues. This
Okay. So we'll see a video of sorts. Vamos a ver como un video o algo así.
We're here.
Oh, no, never mind.
Hurry up. The evidence carrier will be here soon. Stay close to me, big head. We'll bolt after taking the evidence. The evidence carrier's here. Stop right here.
That's unnecessarily complicated. Está innecesariamente complicado, se me preguntan a mí.
Master, you might come across important scenes during the case replay that might help our investigation. Please pay close attention.
Okay. So once you find everything you need to find in that particular place, okay,
Isn't working now.
goes blue.
The EMP is that powerful? The thing was done for. The forklift is kaput. Now what? Don't panic. Let's grab the evidence first. We'll just have someone pick us up later. We've got what we needed. Let's go this way.
Master, the culprits are whispering to each other in front of the door.
Look, set a password for this door and lock it. Then we don't have to worry about anyone following us. That's brilliant. Let's use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Roll.
That's a dumb password. Let me set it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that's a little better. Eso está un poco mejor, ¿eh? Okay.
Master, you can return to the real world to investigate now.
So we did.
We figured out the exit used by the culprits. Let's go check it out.
We did it like in the Batman game. Lo hicimos con el Batman que vimos más o menos lo que
I
pasó.
found a hidden exit here.
Como una recreación virtual, si quieren. Ah. Oof, what is that?
Oh, look, there's a spatial fissure over there. But how?
Master, I found a surveillance camera corrupted by the hollow.
Maybe we'll see the route. Capaz vemos la route.
Whoa! I got teleported back just like that. I know the way through here. Follow me.
Oof, that's kinda hard.
The culprit's route has been recorded. Once you return to reality, I'll guide you in real time.
Okay, that's better because it was kinda hard. Me va a guiar, dice que está mejor. Porque en serio que hubiera sido complicado acordarse todo eso.
You're a godsend, Fairy. Now, let's follow that route.
The next one is down. Oh, up. Okay. That one I remembered. Okay. Let's go.
There's a group of abandoned buildings ahead.
Doesn't seem to be anything here. Oh,
Master, I found a...
okay, let's see.
Hey, what did you say? The PubSec officers are gone? Understood. Let's hide somewhere. There's a crack in this wall. We can get through here. Let's wait here for the others to pick us up.
Many walls here have cracks in them. Just find a suitable spot to get through.
Okay, let's get that.
Uncollected hollow observation data detected at this location. The replay is over.
Okay, I want this one too. Yeah. Woohoo.
Who's there?
Public security, put your hands up!
Okay, that should end this part. Con eso deberíamos concluir esta parte. This is more interesting than what we did before, I think. De momento está mucho más interesante esta parte de lo que hicimos antes, ¿eh? Esto de los policías. Au.
With pleasure. Stay vigilant. Face the consequences.
Oh, rats. It's PubSec. Why are they here?
This is called striking when the enemy is unprepared.
Take them down and retrieve the evidence.
Stay where you are! Locking in.
Let's do the super good evidence.
Justice is served. Following order.
There you go.
Look, they're carrying an etheric matter container. Do you think this is really the stolen evidence?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Even with it sealed, its aura gives me the creeps.
Yes! Fantastic! We finally got the evidence back.
The assailants that blocked our path earlier likely haven't figured out we've outmaneuvered them and retaken the evidence. At this point, all we need to do is get out of the hollow and we're safe.
There's an exit nearby. I'll take you there.
Several
The
minutes later.
exit is just up ahead.
If you two aren't in a hurry to arrest me today, I'll be on my way.
Don't worry, I don't want to burn any bridges. It's bad karma. Besides, I've always thought indiscriminately arresting proxies isn't very fair. Circumstances aren't always the same for everyone.
Qingyi, we're officers. Should you really be saying that? Anyway, thanks for your help, Faithin.
I should be thanking you too, for uncovering the threat to the evidence vehicle and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Goodbye, officers. Hopefully our next meeting won't be quite so tense.
Now that Faithin's gone, let's hurry up and get this evidence out of here.
Alright, let's go. Wait a minute. Faithin thanked us for uncovering the threat and fearlessly going into the hollow to protect it. Doesn't that sound suspicious to you?
Suspicious? Oh, right. Logically speaking, while monitoring the evidence carrier, Faithin would have realized the evidence had been switched and upon seeing us assumed we were there to investigate. But it sounded like Faithin knew what happened outside the hollow too.
How unexpected. It seems Faithin attended the seminar today.
Chan, chan, chan. Se vendió la cosita. A fish dies by its mouth, right? Several days later.
There you are. Are you free today? Want to come with me to the public security precinct at Lumina Square?
I feel a bit uneasy every time I hear public security these days.
Well, I heard Zhu Yuan and Qingyi will be heading back to their own branch today. It's probably best not to run into them inside the hollows. But outside the hollows, it might be quite a while before we see them again.
You're right. We should at least get their contact information.
I was thinking, how about we give them a gift too? Like a collector's edition of that popular PubSec movie, Mission Unthinkable.
That's the one where the protagonist goes against his superior and chooses to protect the citizens, right? That is indeed a solid movie.
They're going to be leaving soon. Let's get going.
Let's just teleport this thing. Wait, where are we going? I guess we have to go through the car. Supongo que sí o sí hay que ir por el auto. I was hoping to avoid some loading screens. Estaba esperando ahorrarme algunas pantallas de carga, pero parece que no.
Oh, we've got everything packed. Let's get it in the car.
We almost missed you.
Hey there, managers. What brings you here? We heard you're heading back to your own branch, so we wanted to say goodbye.
We haven't known each other for long, but we've had quite a memorable time together.
But Ji-Yuan, it was supposed to be you going on stage for the interview during the seminar. Why did that older gentleman in the glasses end up going on instead? I was looking forward to asking you questions.
I'm sorry, but we got assigned to a tricky case that day. I can't disclose the details, but it went well. Largely due to the clues you provided about the 6th Street EMP case.
You don't say. That's awesome.
It's not often you get to meet new people, so we brought you something to remember us by. A movie about a public security officer.
We appreciate it, but it's against regulations for officers to accept gifts from citizens. However, could I buy the video as a customer of Random Play?
Of course, we'd be delighted.
Well, they're getting ready to leave. Why don't we take a look around? Maybe find somewhere to finally enjoy that meal we had talked about?
I never expected our time at the Lumina branch to be so eventful.
Things turned out okay. The seminar settled, case cracked, evidence secure. It's just a shame. The reports we have to write are gonna be lame.
Is that supposed to be a poem? Excuse me, someone's calling me.
I was like, wait, it says
Hey,
nice.
you've got time to chat during the day? Well, this is a rarity.
Yo decía, yo quiero ese ruidito.
I'm looking over our graduation album.
You're flipping through our graduation album? Now? This isn't another one of your weird exercises, is it?
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember all of the names of our old classmates by looking at these photos. By the way, do you still remember the graduation message you wrote for me? May you become the pursuant of true justice, the sharp blade of the law slicing through the wickedness of the night sky.
Oh, all right. Yet there's no need to shout. Someone might hear you.
My apologies. It's just, this message really means a lot to me. How does the true justice mentioned in your message differ from regular justice? Is it comparable to the difference between an actual melon and a melon-flavored lollipop? Many people say they taste pretty much the same. But even though the melons I buy are hardly ever sweet, I still prefer the taste of real melons. Just like your pursuit of true justice.
I agree with
A
her.
real melon will always be a real melon. That can never be imitated.
Are those words of encouragement? Well, thanks.
Yo estoy de acuerdo con
Wait.
ella, ¿eh?
How
Que
does
es mejor
a
la
member of
cosa
Hand
verdadera.
like you know that I've been reprimanded by the precinct?
En el caso de la
Because the
foto.
case of the unidentified monster discovered by Balabog Industries has been transferred to Section 6. My intelligence officer pointed out that we might need you to come in and provide some more detailed intel.
So, that thing's in your custody? Are you telling me there's something wrong with the evidence?
That's the reason why I'm calling you. We found pieces of what resembles a mask within the monster's remains, and we managed to extract human DNA from it.
Does this mean you figured out the origin of the monster?
Unfortunately, no. Apart from determining the deceased as a male from the DNA, we compared it with DNA records of missing persons and criminals throughout the city, but found no matches. He may have been someone from outside the city with no known identity. But what do you think?
Since Maroon risked going into the Hollow to get it, there must be some secret on the deceased's body. I wouldn't think he's a nobody.
I agree. But as of now, we're still missing the key to this puzzle.
Thanks for the intel, Miyabi. Let's catch up in a few days.
Mm-hmm. See you.
Sorry for keeping you waiting.
Judging from the conversation, I'm guessing there's some progress with the evidence over at Hand?
Seems so. They've made an important discovery, but that's only created more questions. Jump in, Qingyi. Let's talk more on the way.
All right, let's go.
That night in the interrogatory room in the security public ministry.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Perlman.
Attorneys, always running so slowly. You're the ones who suggested we meet. Do you have any idea how long I've been waiting? Huh? Wait, it's you! Sarah! You've got some nerve to show your face after the trouble you caused!
Come now, Mr. Perlman. It was your idea to deal with the residents in the blast zone. Not to mention the fact that your technical advisor and personal secretary, Sarah, never existed in the first place. Well then, there's no need to grit your teeth. I'm actually here to discuss business with you. Please confess to all your crimes in court, and we'll make sure you get the best treatment in prison.
You and that bastard behind you are the ones who convinced me to carry out the blast in the first place. And now you want me to take all the blame. That's quite the scheme. I hear recently Bellabog Industries stumbled upon a monster in that plaza inside the Hollow, and the evidence collected from the creature's remains was almost stolen. Honestly, I've been wondering. The plaza isn't along the subway route, yet your plan included research of it and explosives for it. Your real goal is to retrieve the evidence, isn't it? I wonder what would happen if I brought this up in court.
I'm sure the judge wouldn't entertain such baseless fantasies, Mr. Perlman.
Baseless fantasies, you say? Heh. Let's get real then. What if I told you I have proof of your involvement in the Vision case, along with that of the person behind you? Definitive proof.
That was expected.
Hey, you heard what Perlman just said, right? I can't stand clingy men, but I must say that's quite the ace up his sleeve.
Sounds like you're enjoying this situation.
How could that be? I'm genuinely concerned about our partnership. So what's your plan now? Will you agree to his terms?
I'll handle it.
It's late, so you go back home with Weiss. After going to bed, you fall asleep. You never thought you could befriend public security officers. Maybe there are more clues. Before you realize, you're already asleep. After having a long sleep, you don't feel sleepy anymore. I have a free day apparently. Okay. So it seems we can do the extras there on the videos. Parece que le podemos hacer extras en los videos. Oh, wait, what are you doing there? Finally found you. I have a surprise for you. Nicole shows you an object and opens it carefully. Inside there's a notebook. A brilliant, no, it's a oxidized and old notebook. The model is so old, it shows its years. Before you can notice any more details, Nicole puts it back on and stirs. What do you think? An old notebook I just got from a cavity looter. Sounds suspicious. I think it's a fair trade. But that's not the important thing. Maybe you have noticed that it's an old model. 10 years ago. Exactly. It was popular back in Eridu. Besides, it was found on the zero cavity. Obviously this old one existed before the old capital. Don't look at me like that. I know what you're going to say. Zero cavity is filled with notebooks that were lost on before the capital fell down. That's no new thing, right? That I know. You think I would bring you an ordinary notebook? According to the looter who sold me this one, he has found it in a very special place and his trustworthiness is high. Conventional methods don't work to infiltrate it. I'm sure it has classified information that is very valuable. To be honest, I'll ask someone to inspect it as soon as I got it, but there's no way to see what's inside. Belle, you know of these things. Maybe you can decipher it? What do you say? Are you curious enough to see what is in it? Where did they find it? In reality, the looter didn't give me many details. Maybe because he has bought it from somebody else. But I'll make sure to find out. But anything I told you is fake. You can also notice how unusual this model is. Can I keep it? Wonderful. From now on it's yours. I'll go and search for its origin. I hope you can decipher something of value. By the way, if you think this one is good, and since we are good friends, how about you give me a discount? So this is Nicole's plan. While Joseph Nicole to pay her debt with this one, you find that Wise House was hidden behind the door, a small room with a perplexed expression. Once Nicole leaves humming, you feel the need to explain it to Wise. I guess you had your reasons to accept it. So now Ferry says it doesn't have any security measures. There's no need to decipher it. It's not ciphered. How come Nicole couldn't do it? Maybe she is just not tech savvy enough to uncover it. It had a virus, and it seems it happened before it was lost in the zero cavity. It probably suffer ethereal corruption. Although no physical crystals are shown, it may have caused anomalies and alterations in the data. And that's why the virus has spread. However, the virus hasn't destroyed the data completely. They have become symbiotes of sorts, yet by being corrupted by error and coexisting with the virus is a great disgrace for the electronic creation. I feel shame for this creation of low level that is not sentient. Besides, the information that is readable inside of the notebook, there's still readable information. However, we cannot get to there until we have eliminated the virus that infects the different regions. I assume this notebook can be of great value for your investigation. Are you telling us to uncover the useful information we have to eliminate the virus? Yes. I would like to say again that in order to eliminate the virus directly, I oppose the idea of making contact with this contaminated ethereal material. Master, if you are willing to eliminate the virus, I can help you. Let's go. Okay, thank you, Master. While we analyze this notebook, I have written a special program. I coded a special program to eliminate the virus. Without, your productivity will be considerably higher. This program doesn't eliminate the virus directly, but it captures as a specimen, and it sends it back to me after it has been neutralized. Then I can analyze the code and improve the program to make the elimination process better. So we are, how do you say that? Learning from it as we go, so we get more efficient at doing it. Something like that. Okay. In an instance, you transfer the data to a partition. Okay. The idea of finding useful information makes you anxious. Okay. So, I guess we're going to leave it there for now. Creo que lo vamos a dejar ahí mientras tanto, así que si están viendo esto desde YouTube, les gustó lo que vieron, recuerden ponerle like, comentar, suscribirse para más videos, o mejor aún, pasen por el directo cuando tengamos uno para compartir estos momentos con nosotros. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe, or even better, come by the stream when we have one to share these moments with us. Así que sin nada más que decir, digo, final de transmisión. And with this to say, end of transmission.